Will you all do me a favor, please? And please stand up if you have ever seen a green sea turtle in the wild. All right, thank you. You may sit. Did you know that the green sea turtle lives globally in our temperate seas? They live everywhere colored in blue. They also nest on the coasts of 80 different countries. And yet, barely any of us have ever seen one in the wild. I saw my first one only last year while I was swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. And when I saw it, I was transfixed. So today, I would like to delve into the world of Colonia mitis, the green sea turtle, and hopefully at the end of this presentation, you too will be transfixed. So in this presentation, I'm going to be going over 3 main points. Number 1 being the characteristics and habitat of the green sea turtle. Number 2 being migration through seas and evolution through time. And then 3, I'm going to be going over the threats that face the species today. So first, we're going to start with characteristics and habitat. So according to NOAA Fisheries in 2026, green sea turtles live in our temperate coastal seas, particularly using seagrass meadows as foraging grounds, given their diet. As for physical characteristics, green sea turtles are the largest extant hard-shelled turtle in the world today. Their carapace, which is the top of their shell, is 4 feet wide, which is huge for a turtle, as well as they have a green tint to their skin because of their diet of seagrass. And then given their habitat, their behavior, and their diet, this makes green sea turtles to be very docile animals. Next, we will be going over migration through seas and evolution through time. So, green sea turtles nest where they initially hatched, and then they migrate potentially thousands of miles to their foraging grounds. That is a long way to go in a lifetime. As for evolution, green sea turtles have remained practically unchanged for 30 to 50 million years, which is before the age of dinosaurs. So what threats face these ancient creatures today? Well, there's plenty. First off, I would like to discuss fibropapillomatosis. It is quite a mouthful of a disease, and it is quite a threat. It's considered a tumorous disease and is linked to habitat degradation, and it uniquely affects green sea turtles because of their proclivity towards seagrass meadows. Also, pollution is a big issue. There's oil spills, there's plastic, there's flotsam on the sea, as well as fishing lines. When a fishing line becomes wrapped around a green sea turtle's flipper, it cuts off circulation, which renders them practically immobile, which makes them incredibly vulnerable to threats and predation. Then we also encounter habitat loss. This is the loss of nesting as well as foraging grounds, and it is because of 2 main factors: climate change and development. Our coasts are constantly being developed, especially down here in Florida, and sea turtles are losing the beaches that they once hatched on. Also, climate change is a big problem for our nesting grounds as well as our foraging grounds. Green sea turtles rely on the very unique ecosystem of seagrass meadows. It's very delicate, and ocean acidification caused by climate change puts these ecosystems at risk. So, on that note, I would like to summarize my 3 main points in this presentation. So first off today, we went over the characteristics and the habitat of the green sea turtle. We learned that they live in coastal temperate seas. They enjoy seagrass meadows, and they're very docile. We also learned about their migration. We learned that they travel thousands of miles, and we also learned that they haven't changed evolutionarily in about 50 million years. But then we also learned about the threats that face them. Threats like disease, like fibropapillomatosis, pollution, and habitat loss. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you became at least a little bit transfixed by green sea turtles. And to finish off today, I would like to list a quote by Sir David Attenborough. He says that if children don't grow up knowing about nature and appreciating it, they will not understand it. And if they don't understand it, they won't protect it. Thank you so much for listening today.